Welcome to Dr. Jester Talks, and I'm gonna talk about the same thing everybody is talking about, the vice president debates from yesterday. Well, this time it wasn't much of a shit show, but it was still good, in which I believe Vice President Mike Pence won. Mostly because not only he answered everything, he put the facts down there. He debunked a lot of what Kamala Harris was saying. She peddled a lot of fake news, from the Charlottesville fake news, which in fact Mike Pence could have actually rebutted with the attack of the Trump supporter dying in Portland, but that would be kind of saying whataboutism, and he didn't need to go there because he pretty much pwned Kamala Harris on everything else. And you could see that Kamala Harris was, I don't know, it felt like she was about to cry in a few cases. You could see that she was she didn't quite believe what she was peddling when she started sounding like this.
Oh, not like this, Mike Pence. Yes, Mike Pence, yes.
She started sounding like that. It was atrocious. Her voice was utterly annoying, to say the least. And then she started to not answer certain things. For instance, this one from The Blaze, and he did mention it. I don't know. I was watching it on KATL, and well, that was a rewatch because when I started to finally watch the debates, I couldn't because of power issues, and I couldn't watch it. So I had to rewatch it today, and I don't know. I don't know if I missed it, I zoned out or something, but I don't remember seeing this. And then I actually had to go here on the hill to actually rewatch this bit, and I still don't quite recall seeing this on KATL. Mostly because I actually also had to go to CTV to actually watch the parts that ended up being cut on the full debate that KATL was actually saying. Mostly because I don't know, it felt like there was a hiccup or a transmission error on KATL. I don't know, there were a few bits and pieces missing for it. I'm not gonna go full conspiratorial and say that they purposely cut the Mike Pence bits or the bits that make Kamala Harris look weak, even though it kind of showed it was kind of like that in KATL. But I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna just assume that it was a transmission error or things like that. For instance, the last bit of the closing remarks from Mike Pence kind of disappeared on KATL. It got pixelated and got cut, but I'm gonna say it was transmission error or something like that. But the ones I watched later on, I watched on CTV the parts, the final part that got cut, that I had to actually go there. Pence was laying facts one after the other. Like he said, you are entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. Bravo, that was amazing. That was incredible from Mike Pence. And then he asked and forced Kamala Harris to, well, to answer this, but she didn't, multiple times. And in the end, he said maybe Biden will answer on his next presidential debate. It's about the SCOTUS being packed in the court in SCOTUS and Hillary and other. No, not Hillary, but Nancy Pelosi, or like as I like to call her, Nancy Antoinette. In reference to Marie Antoinette. If you didn't catch my drift, obviously, if you're a control left, you wouldn't. And so I had to explain it. She was a how do I put it? She was Nancy Pelosi in this case. She said she was going to pack the court, and the Democrats said they're going to pack the court if they elect whatever candidate or whatever judge the Republicans want. And then she went on, and then Kamala Harris went on a diatribe on how, but Lincoln said this and that. He was done in 27 days. They didn't want to appoint one. Sorry.
He didn't want to appoint one. And then it is and that.
Look, fuck this, dude. America needs one right now, especially because of the way the Democrats want to cheat the election. They want to. And Trump needs to appoint one because we all know it's going to come with a battle on the Supreme Court. We know it. We know it. We know it because the Trump is... the Democrats want to cheat and we know it because there have been a lot of ballot frauds. And Kamala Harris dodged the question over and over and over. She even... She did a couple of times that. It was utterly annoying. She refused it. And let's see, let's go to the article here. When you speak with the Supreme Court, though, I think American people deserve to answer. Senator Harris, Pence said, that was beautiful, which Pence squeezed the proverbial penis, proverbial balls of Harris. Turning to his opponents, he asked, are you and Joe Biden going to pack the court if your Supreme nominee Amy Coney Barrett is nominated? He added, your party is actually openly advocating adding seats to the Supreme Court, which has had 9 seats for 150 years. If you don't get your way. And that's pretty much what the Democrats have been doing constantly in the last nearly 4 years. They have been spurging out because they didn't get their way. They didn't win the 2016 election. So what they have done, they have been going over and over and over and over about conspiracy theories about Russian Gate, which we all know it was fake news. It just came out yesterday, I believe, that this was all something Hillary cooked up so the media and everybody else wouldn't focus too much on her emails, which in fact she deleted and colluded and went against the law and deleted the evidence, and that was absurd. Well, what do you know? It all takes it's a bit of an aristocrat to go and delete your shit. You're an aristocrat, you can get away with a lot of shit, apparently. You us peasants can't get away with things like that. Anyway, let's keep going. Now you refuse to answer the question. You continue to bind or refuse to answer the question. The American people would really like a history lesson.
A history lesson. I'm gonna go to history lesson.
God damn it, she was annoying. But right now, I'd like to know, Harris insisted that she was trying to answer, but again did not do so when she had the floor. Instead, she pivoted, saying, do you know what?
Do you know that of the 50 people President put into the court, lifetime appointments, not one, they're black?
Yes, she actually attacked Pence. Okay, the microphone here, keep bumping to it. she actually did not answer it. She, in fact, went on a diatribe because none of them were black. Dude, you're not black yourself. You're a Hindu. Only now they are trying to peddle that you're black. But they never went about that in the past. But now you're doing it. And then what? I'm gonna ask and say, really? That's the qualification you wanna go with? Race, skin color, instead of the person being good at the job, or what the person holds between their legs is what you're going to go with. But at least Trump found somebody who is actually competent enough to actually go and hold that position, which feels one demographic, that she is female. This day and age, you actually have to go there. But now what you want to focus on is on the skin color. What the actual fuckity fuck is wrong with you, Kamala Harris? What in the actual fuckity fuck? Fox News reported that the idea of packing the court with extra justices attempted unsuccessfully by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1937 to force through parts of his New Deal that were ruled unconstitutional by the High Court, has bubbled away on fringes of the Democratic Party for years. Biden has repeatedly refused to answer when asked during the first presidential debate and during an interview as to whether he would pack the court. And last week, Harris refused to answer when CNN Jake Tapper asked her ticket's position on the issue. She echoed Biden's previous responses, asserting that taking a stance would distract from the race. These people are absurd. They really refuse to acknowledge anything. Holy fuck myself. No, Jesus Christ. And then at the beginning, she said, I'm gonna go free college for everybody. Yes, for people with poor background. Dude, you're gonna raise taxes. And she said,
I'm not. I never said I'm gonna raise taxes.
Dude, Kamala, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to raise taxes. It's the only way you're going to be able to fund what you want on the university thing. And then she goes on, not her, but she. Mike Pence mentions the Green New Deal. She said, but it's not. But it's technically exactly the same. They've already gone through what it shows in there in the thing on the website, on Joe Biden's website. It's exactly the same thing. If you want to achieve that, you're gonna have to raise taxes, and it's a lot, trillions upon trillions of dollars, just to pay that pipe dream that AOC cooked up and Kamala Harris supported. Are these people fucking insane? Either way, this was a good debate. I'm looking forward to the presidential debate, and they want to do it virtually, but Trump said no, and I agree, it shouldn't be, because we all know they are going to cheat that one, because Biden is a gaffe walking machine, just like Kamala Harris. Hopefully, the next debate is going to prove interesting. In fact, Mike Pence won this debate so much that the only thing that the stupid media, the stupid mainstream media, is focusing on is on the flying on Mike Pence's hair, because that's the only thing they have. They're grasping at straws, and that Mike Pence mansplained it. God damn it, that doesn't exist. And Mike Pence only laid out facts. If Kamala Harris cannot hold her own without a goddamn fucking supervisor or moderator or something like that moderating things, if she cannot hold her own with the facts that Mike Pence laid out, then she's definitely not fit as a candidate, as being a candidate for vice president. This is absurd. If she couldn't do it, she's definitely not fit for the office. She's definitely not. And then blaming Donald Trump for the deaths. Oh, Jesus Christ. We all know that's coming from China. And then they go on and blame Trump for the unemployment. Dude, that's caused by the virus and then by how the EU Democrats have been handling the pandemic. That's how it is. That's how it happened. Let me drink some coffee because this is triggering me to no end. That's a lot of coffee, but it needed to be taken. God's manna on earth, heavenly manna, black, beautiful liquid. Let's keep going. What were they thinking? It's just absurd. And then she went on and on about the jobs that they brought. No, you had the slowest uptake since a recession ever. The only way after a recession, the only way an economy can go is up, and that's what Obama did. It went up. Not because of what he did. He kept on going on about regulations. He added regulations here and there. That's not how you help an economy. That's how you try to slow the economy bouncing back on. That's what Obama did. He slowed the bounced back. And then he actually had the audacity of claiming that Trump's economy is Obama's economy. Go fuck yourself. That's not true. That's Trump's economy. Trump managed to bounce back the economy. And then now, even after all the close down, all the lockdowns, and all the shenanigans that the Democrats try to pull, the economy is still going on. They're still trying to push it up back on. Holy fuck. Right? This is just... It's disgusting how they are trying to peddle with things like this in the Democrats. And then Joe Biden with his weak stance on the Chinese, and Obama, how Obama did absolutely diddly fucking squat when the Chinese hacked Lockheed Martin. I was thinking, holy fuck, Obama, do something, enact some sort of, I don't know, economic sanctions, at least that. What did he do? Nothing. Not even a single word against the Chinese. It really pisses me off how she peddled fake news and how she tried to not to answer things, how she refused to do other things. You know what? Fuck this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good night.